The Templar alignment is a major alignment crossing the Czech Republic east to west. It is akin to the Michael and Mary lines that are so well known in the UK. They are 90 pace wide energy lines, and there are two of them a pair that we've dubbed Mokosh and Perun after the Slavic gods. A few weeks ago I was tracking the lines around the Prachatice area of the Czech Republic. We had moved from the border with Germany and tracked the line into the historical town of Prachatice. But first, we found the lines crossed at Slavica, and this nice little restored chateau seems to be where the two lines cross and form a little bit of a vortex. The first written mention of this village comes from 1384, but experts claim that the local guard fortress was probably founded 200 years earlier, so it actually goes back to almost the Slavic period. It was originally a ruler's dwelling, and it was converted later into a farmhouse, a blacksmith's forge, and finally a granary. Today's owner is restoring it, and he's convinced that the well in the middle of the fortress is of Celtic or Slavic origins. The line then moves over to Prachatice, which is a medieval walled town. Nevertheless, the link with the Slavs is still there because it was founded basically around a salt trade route in the 9th or 10th century and grew from there. The actual walled settlement that you see here was established at the end of the 13th century. In 1312, Prachatice was first referred to as a town, and in 1323, King John of Bohemia confirmed to the town of Prachatice the right to use the trade route to Passau and collect customs duties there, so it became quite an important city. And these medieval buildings, walls, and the church of St. James the Great are really quite wonderful, very well preserved, and the entire city centre here is, in fact, an area of historical interest. In the 15th century, religious reformer Jan Hus studied here, and in fact the town was attacked twice and eventually conquered by the Hussites during the Hussite Wars. The two energy lines pass through the town more or less in a straight line, fairly close together, but the Perun line passes directly through the medieval church of St. James the Great. This church features some rather beautiful medieval wall paintings, which unfortunately I couldn't get very close to, but I was able to film them from a distance. The alignment seems to head south in order to pass through the town of Prachatice, and having passed through it, the walled medieval city, it resumes its journey in more of a northeast direction towards Netolice, which will feature in a subsequent video. Meanwhile, the town of Prachatice is really remarkable. But it is just one town of historical importance and historical beauty that the Templar alignment passes through, places like Telch, Jindřichův Hradec. It's almost as if the line has picked and chosen its way through the best parts of the Czech Republic. Join us for other videos. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.